Hello, welcome back to the cottage. Now, it's Wednesday night and I've been messing around with this camera for doing live streaming from the homestead. And it's driving me insane because it's not working. So I've just decided to stop. And I thought I'll just throw together a little video. Now, earlier today, I had a bit of an accident. I wanted to find something, so I was putting my hands through here, and I didn't realise that the knife was facing upwards. And I pushed my hand down, and it cut my finger there, and there was blood pouring. So what I'm going to do is, I plan to give this a bit of a clean out, but not today. Oh! I've had a parcel today, and it has come from Australia, and it was sent to me by Sharon. Now, I'll hide the top bit because obviously it's a letter, but I've never seen this before, where it's a space up the top to put a few words, and then you have all these postcards attached to the back. I wonder if these rip off. I will check that out later. But she sent me a spoon. Do you remember these spoons I was talking about? So I think this is now the third or fourth one I've got. So I will be opening a spoon factory soon. And this is very near to the one that I remember as a child. So thank you very much to Sharon for sending me that. Something else that I've purchased is a book, and it's a notepad. Now, what's so special about that, you might cry? There it is, the Rusty Homestead. And I thought I would buy a few of these, so I've just bought this one for 2024, and I'm going to start to put my notes in it. But there's not a lot of pages, unfortunately, so I think that will probably get full rather quickly. My plan is just to use it as today I put in the beans, June the 4th or something like this, you know. So I might end up buying a few of these and sort of having 2024 volume 1, volume 2. What's the time? 9 o'clock. In fact, what I could do, I've just had a thought. I could get one that covers spring 2025, then summer, so I could have 4 books a year and have them on the shelf, and then I can go back and sort of go, oh right, when did I put those broad beans in? Ah, right. But maybe there will be enough pages if I write on both sides, but it just doesn't feel as if there's a lot going on. Right, I want to show you the room next door, which I haven't taken you into for a while. This is what I call the box room. It fills up with boxes, and then on a Monday they all get thrown out for the rubbish cart. See, there's even boxes on top of boxes. And this, unfortunately, is already starting to get full, but not with the right things. But I've decided on what I'm going to use this room for. Oh, first of all, before I tell you that, I've just noticed this. This is the fireplace that was given to me by a friend in the village. So I'm thinking about moving this into the living room, painting it black, and putting it up against the wall. This chair, I'm thinking about that will go up into the bedroom, or maybe even into the office part. The clock, I'm going to get rid of that. So if anybody wants a clock that doesn't work, tell me. I'm also going to get rid of a bicycle. Now this is the bike. It's an electric bike, and I would imagine it's okay if you lived in the city or you didn't have as much weight as what I've got. But for me, for somebody of my size, trying to go up and down the hills here, it's not that good. So I haven't decided yet how I'm going to get rid of it. Obviously, whoever wants it will have to come and collect it. Because I think that is the only way I can get rid of it, is just to say, if you want it, let me know, and you can come and collect it. Now, if there's a few people, I'll put all the names into a hat and pick one out. But yes, it's a good bike. It's just, like I said, for somebody of my size, it's not that good. It doesn't get up the hills here. The hills around this area are rather steep, and I found that I had to get off and just didn't have enough. It's not suitable for me. That's what I'm saying. It's a good bike, but I just need to make a bit more space here. And if I'm not going to use it, then I need to get rid of it. When you do YouTube, sometimes companies will send you things. And I had a company and they sent me that bike, and I said to them, I'm prepared to put it in a video to give it a go, but if it's, if it doesn't suit me, then I'm not going to tell people that it's fantastic. But I've come to the realization that it is fantastic. It's just not fantastic for my svelte frame. But the power assist could be a bit more punchier than what it is. Right, let's try and get up a bit of speed now. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, that certainly loosens the hips. So they then sent me another bike, which is in the corner here. And I love this bike. And the problem is with this one is it's a bit too heavy to get in and out of the house. That's what I found. But I may keep that one. I haven't decided. And if I do decide to keep it, I will do a full-blown review video of it. I might even do a video of this one before I get rid of this. But then in the meantime, another company contacted me and said, can we send you our electric mountain bike? So I thought, well, if it's a mountain bike, it's designed for the mountains, so that might work a lot better around here. But that is still in the box because I haven't got space to pull that out and set that up. So if I get rid of this smaller bike, which is actually a fold-in bike, so if you live in the city, that'd be great. So once I've got rid of that one, I will then open the new one I've been sent. And then ultimately, this room, I'm going to turn into a gym. I've got a treadmill on order. And I don't have to pay for it for 30 days. So I thought if I decide within 30 days I'm not going to go on it, then I can send it back. And I can have my money back. So that's what I think this room is going to be. It's going to be a bit more of a utility room and a sort of fitness area. Because I would like to go to the gym. The problem is trying to get there. I just haven't got the enthusiasm to get there. But once I get there, then I'm perfectly fine. So I thought if it's here, if it's in the house, it's there. There's far more chance of me just going. I'm just going to go and do a cheeky 20 minutes, which will probably turn into an hour on the treadmill. And I've got my weights down there. I've even bought a bench, which needs to be unpacked. Because there was a sale on, and you had to act fast. Yes, so this could be a little bit of a gym and a pantry area where I store my spare dishes and things. Right. Let's finish that cup of tea. So this has only just turned up in the last 20 minutes or so. It's called a Dry Buddy. I bought this from Amazon, and apparently you can dry your clothes in it. So you just pop them in like that, and away they go. Now, whether I'm going to put this together tonight, I do not know, because it is at 9 o'clock. But it looks a hefty bit of work. So I don't know, maybe if I finish this cup of tea, I'll have a bit of energy. Another winter project I've got is to sort under the stairs, which will become the pantry. At the moment, it's become a bit of a dumping ground. I have an abundance of cat food, Febreze. There's a load of toilet roll there as well somewhere. Here are my potatoes. And that's the bike that I actually brought down from London with me. So who knows, there might be a possibility that I might just stick with this one. This is an old-fashioned push, you know, you've got to work your legs. So who knows, I might just keep this one and get rid of all the others. But I just want to try the mountain bike first, put that up and see how that goes. Oh, and then up here then I've got my smells for the bathroom. They're up on the shelf there. So I was thinking about buying, possibly, on this thing for socks. I was thinking about possibly buying a bookcase and just putting that down the bottom so I could, because I would like to still come in here rather than just open the door and do everything from the top end. So I could get two or three bookshelves, maybe from Too Good to Waste, and have one on each side, rather than building something from scratch. Just because I'm finding that the cost of wood is still quite high. So yes, like I said, not a lot going on. My plants are doing really well. My pineapple. So it's been a bit of a quiet few days on the home front. Just because I've been sorting this camera out, and I think I'm going to give it, if I can't get it done by Friday, I'm just going to knock the thing on the head and come back to it in about a week or two's time and just have some time off from it, because it's really frustrating. I can see the picture on the screen. I just can't get it to transfer onto the YouTube feed. Another thing I've been busy with a lot of technical computer stuff. I've been working on my blog the last few days, SeanJamesCameron.com. And I finally got it to a point. I've been working on this website for quite a few years, and I get to the point where I just get fed up and go, oh, I'm going to go and buy a template instead. Because I'm all about the way that things look on screen. So at the moment, it looks perfectly fine if you look at it on a desktop. Next, I've got to work on how it looks if you're on a mobile phone. But that will be one central place where I'll post all my videos and all the extra bits. So if people want to know where I get my butter from, the details will be on there. And I'm also going to, there's a section called A Gardening Year, and in there is going to be all my little hints and tips that I've picked up over 40 years of growing my own veg. So hopefully by the time you're watching this, my shed would have turned up. I had a phone call with them the other day. I'm not going to say the name of the company just yet. They phoned me up and they apologised for all the hassle. And she said, I will phone you on Thursday morning and give you a date and time. Now, in the meantime, I've had an email to say that it's not coming on Thursday now, it's coming on Friday. So we'll see what she says on the phone tomorrow when she phones me up. So hopefully once the shed is done, then we can move on. I just feel a bit going through a Groundhog Day period over the last week and nothing seems to be moving forward. Because the thing is, I'm in this period which I don't like to be in, where you are relying on other people. So I've got the shed, the greenhouse, the camera, nothing's working. So at least they've come in threes. Nothing's working and I'm all relying on other people to sort of make things happen, which I don't like to be in. I quite like that. Apparently that colour was supposed to be a rusty orange, but it looks more brown to me. Anyway, I'm just having a waffle now, because like I said, not a lot going on. So I'll finish my cup of tea, and I'll catch up with you really soon, where hopefully I will have at least a shed to show you, if nothing else. Go and check my blog out, seanjamescameron.com. Some elements of it don't work at the moment, but just give me some feedback below on what you think. And also, if anybody is interested in that foldable electric bike, let me know in the comments below as well. But remember, you've got to come and collect it. So you've got to travel to the Rhondda Valleys. But I'll catch up with you on Saturday for a new video, which hopefully something will happen in. So from me until then, bye for now. Oh, I've waffled for so long, my tea's cold. Right, catch you later.